We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers, and I've been on YouTube for the past 4 years. However, it was only 2 months ago that I started posting consistently. Now, with that consistent uploads, obviously there's so much stresses in the world, the stresses of life in general. How do I stay consistent? How do I stay motivated to keep continuing to do this series and to just keep pursuing this dream? Because let's be honest, if you're a solopreneur, if you're a YouTuber, if you're trying to achieve anything that's greater than yourself, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of dedication, and it's very hard. So how do you keep yourself up? How do you keep yourself feeling grounded in what you're doing? And how do you keep your eye on the prize? What's up, geniuses? My name is Adrian Vera, and welcome back to the road to 100,000 subscribers. So if you're a content creator like me, you've probably had multiple times where you felt unmotivated, where you didn't want to make a video. And I know today is one of those days for me as well. I know that I have to make a video for YouTube, but the thing is, I just feel a little unmotivated. Now, don't get me wrong, I love making these videos and I love talking to the camera. Right now, I'm really enjoying myself, you know? However, getting that over that initial hurdle of like, oh, I gotta set up the camera, I gotta set up the lights, I gotta get the script open, gotta get everything all going for this video, gotta get myself into that mindset. It's just a struggle to be able to put myself into that position. Getting out of that rut to keep pushing ourselves to the greater goal is very hard. And one of the things that keeps us from achieving that greater goal is ourselves. We procrastinated a lot. And I know back in high school, whenever there's projects, I would always procrastinate. I would never, you probably relate to this as well. I would never do something even if I had 2 weeks to do it until last minute. And because of this procrastination, obviously simple tasks take a lot harder or take a lot longer to finish. It's just feels like a lot of energy that you need to output to be able to get over that procrastination. It's easier to procrastinate because you're not using as much energy, or as my little brother would say, energy. And naturally, as humans, we try to conserve energy. And I think any sort of animal tries to conserve as much energy as they possibly can. It's a defense mechanism. It's how our body reacts when there's something that requires a lot of energy. Most people don't go to the gym and work out, myself included, because it takes a lot of energy and our body is just telling us why put in that energy. We know the reason why, to get to a better version of ourselves than the previous day. However, our body is telling us, oh no, too much energy, I don't want to do it. That's procrastination, you know? So when it comes to making this content, it's the same thing. You feel this procrastination because it's so much energy exerted. And obviously, when you get into it, most of the time, it's not bad. We dread the moment of when we have to do the things we got to do. But when it gets to that moment, it's not that bad. We feel fine. So how do you get over that initial procrastination? Why do I keep going? What is motivating me to get in front of this camera right now, continue this series, and continue my YouTube? Personally, I feel like what helps me stay motivated is the growth that I've been seeing on this channel. With you guys, my subscribers, you help me get to that next point in my YouTube career, quote unquote. You have a lot to do with my mentality and my outlook on my content. Because you guys leave so much positive comments, because you guys are always there to support, that gives me a lot of motivation to continue to do these videos. There's people subscribed to this channel that I see constantly in the comment section, and I'm super happy that you guys are as motivated as I am. I see a lot of comments where I've inspired you guys to continue to do great things, and that means a lot to me. But honestly, you guys are inspiring me to continue to do this stuff just because your feedback and the fact that you're watching this video keeps me motivated to keep going. And obviously, not everybody that watches these videos leaves a comment or leaves a like. You, right now, that's watching, that has never liked or commented on one of my videos, I still appreciate you. And because you're there watching this video, thank you. It means a lot to me. I know I don't always like and comment on other people's videos. Usually I only do it with my friends. But every once in a while, when there's that one video that moves me or motivates me, I might leave something nice, and I might leave a like. If you're one of those people as well, I don't care. You still motivate me Thank you for being here. And the fact that more and more people are starting to comment, more and more people are starting to leave likes, and more people are subscribing, that growth really motivates me. And it would be a lot harder to stay motivated without that growth there. Speaking of growth, let's check our analytics really quick. Ooh, there's lightning outside, thunder. Welcome back to Google Sheets. If you're new to this series, Google Sheets is where we log all of our growth in subscribers and all of that stuff. So I'm really excited to show you guys the growth that we've been having, because if you see this is the first double green day in a while. The last time we had a double green day was back here. So not today, but yesterday, Friday, June 19th. Today's June 20th. So Friday, June 19th, we had a double green day. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. So if we scroll down here, basically we have 55 uploads left until the end of 2020 or until 2021. We have today's date, which is June 20th. It should be June 20th, not 21st. What the heck? So that means we have 194 days, because today's June 20th, not June 21st for some reason, unless it's going by a different time zone. I'm not sure. Based on the last day recorded, we'll reach 100,000 by June 11, 2026. Now look at this. This is why I'm excited about this double day, because look, or this double green. Basically, it says we're going to be reaching 10,000 by July 8th, because the growth rate, if we're taking into consideration sums gained per day using the current growth rate, we are going to be reaching 100,000 by 2021. Now, obviously, we can reel that back and make us reach 100,000 even sooner. This is all estimates. Obviously, we have no idea when we're going to reach 100,000, but based off of this data, that's what it's looking like. And if we look at our total subscribers graph, we're going up, and we're going on a linear path, but this green, the double green, hopefully we get a triple green for the first time. That'd be crazy. But that double green is going to help us a lot. And especially right here, subscribers per day. Woohoo! You see that? So right here we had this big spike, went back down, went back up because there was another spike. But we've just kind of been going down right here, going back down, up, down, up, down. But because of this double green day, we went up and then up again. So we're having like a really good slope right here, and hopefully we can continue this slope. Obviously, at some point, it's probably going to come back down, but hopefully we could bring it back up again. And then our predictions right here. This is just the predictions. As usual, that's updated to this data. And if you guys want to check out this data, links are always in the description. It's available for the public if you want to see it. And if you want to use this data sheet for yourself, feel free. You can download it, change up the information for yourself, and track your progress along with me. I'm really excited, so let's see where this leads. Now, I know that not everyone has a following that supports them yet. When I was just starting off, I didn't have that great of a following. It took a year to get to that first 100 subscribers, and almost another year to get to 200. It wasn't until I started switching up my content that I was able to get to that 1,000 subscriber milestone. And if you want to learn how to get to your first 1,000 subscribers, there's an eye icon that you could click up here. That'll take you to an earlier episode where we talk about getting your first 1,000 subscribers. But it took me a long time, so obviously I didn't have that initial support. And like I said, that support is what's keeping me going now. However, when I was starting off, it wasn't there. So how did I even stay motivated to continue to make videos, make music? Because I'm a musician also. My goal is to be a full-time musician. This YouTube is basically like a leap pad for that. However, how did I stay motivated when just starting off, even though I didn't have the support of a following? One of the things I would say is to think of yourself already being there. One of my biggest inspirations, his name is Jon Bellion. He's an artist, and have you heard of the song All Time Low by Jon Bellion? It's been on the radio a lot, so I'm sure you've heard of him, but I love Jon Bellion, and one of his lyrics in his song Money Right is 8th grade, I feel depressed as caca. Doesn't really say that. I just said it in Spanish. It says something more vulgar. Because my heart is in the future and I know where I belong. It just takes time. And I quote Jon Bellion a lot when I talk to people. So he's a cool dude. He's got some great lyrics. I respect him. I remember when I first heard that lyric back in sophomore year of high school, and I was really feeling those lyrics. I was like, dang, that's how I feel right now. Because back in high school, sophomore year, I knew that I wanted to be a musician. That's where my heart was. That's where my future was. That's who I saw myself as. And to not see that as a reality, it was really crushing. You know so much in your heart that you're right. And to be wrong or not see it yet, it's such a crushing feeling. But it's like a double-edged sword because it also helped me in the process as well. So because I knew that this is what I love to do and this is where I was supposed to be, and I'm not there yet, but it gave me that sense of purpose and direction to where I wanted to be. I didn't know how or when I would get to the point of becoming a musician, but I knew I was going to get there somehow. Am I there yet? I wouldn't necessarily say so. I mean, I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers, but that's not, in the grand scheme of things, really anything huge. I don't make enough money to support myself right now. I make a decent amount. It's good, but I know I need to be making more if I want to be able to sustain myself, feed my family in the future. But a lot of the time, it feels like I'm already there. In my mind, I know I'm a musician. I feel like I'm the best musician. Because I feel like I'm already there, I know what I need to do. I know where I need to go. I know I'm going to sound like some sort of hippie, but I visualize myself as the person that I want to be so much that it kind of just manifests itself in reality. It sounds weird, but it's kind of true. I think of myself as the greatest artist alive, not to be cocky, but that's how I view myself. And to a lot of people, that's delusional. Like, obviously, I don't have a great following yet, and my music, I think, is amazing. Some people might not like it, but I think it's the best music ever. I think I have the best music in the world, but that's kind of how I need to feel, because if I don't feel like I'm the best, then what is going to keep me thinking that I could get there? If I'm the best, then I should already be at that point. So, because I think I'm the best and that I'm supposed to be at that point, I need to get there somehow. And even though there's all this procrastination, there's all this resistance in my body, I know I have to overcome that because I want to be a better version of the person that I am right now, because that's who I am. I need to be there. Emphasis on the word need. I need to be there. So because of that and that internal push, that confidence inside of myself that I'm going to do it, that I have to do it, that it's going to be a reality if I keep pushing, that's what really drives me. And for a lot of people, I know confidence can be a struggle. I used to not be the most confident person. I'm not the most confident person. I have insecurities about certain things. However, in this aspect of my life, of where I want to go, the career I'm supposed to pursue, I am 100% confident in it. There's no inclination of doubt in my mind that this is who I'm supposed to be. A lot of this confidence, this belief in myself is what pushes me forward a lot. And like I said, your guys' support, your guys' belief in me right now, that's one of the biggest motivators. However, if you don't have that support of a fan base, of a following, you need to be the one that believes in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself first, nobody else is going to. And that's just how it is. So a great read that really relates to this is Russ's book, It's All in Your Head. And I know not many people like Russ because of he might be too cocky. His music sucks. I like Russ. I like his music. And I have his book up there. I'll bring it. This is the book. It's All in Your Head. It's $20. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to look at it. I think it's a great read because it talks a lot about the delusion, having that mentality that you're the best, because that self-belief is one of the biggest things that's going to drive you as an independent artist, content creator, whatever it is that you're trying to push towards. And having that faith in yourself to keep going, keep pursuing that passion that you know in your heart is what you were meant for, is going to get you to those first couple milestones, to your first 100 subscribers, to your first 1,000 subscribers, to your first 100,000, to your first million. Because like I said, I've been doing this for 4 years and I'm only just reaching 10,000. That's a long time and most people would give up. I didn't, and I'm still not going to, because I know this is what I'm meant for. And I believe so much in myself, it's kind of delusional. Some people might be like, dude, you need a backup plan. What are you doing? Because like I said before, this is what I'm doing. This is all my life is. And some people will think that's crazy. There's people in my life that think I'm crazy, but I know this is what I need to do. And because I know this is who I am and I believe in it so much, I continue to do it because it's going to happen. Just like how people believe in religion. I'm not going to get too deep into this conversation, but people have their own beliefs and their own religion, and they believe in it so much that they know it's true. And because they have that belief in whatever faith they believe in, they will continue to follow that. And you have to be your own religion with this stuff, if that makes any sense. Like I said, this book is all about self-belief, self-confidence. Russ is super confident, and it comes off as cocky. He's one of the most confident artists that I know. I don't know him, but I know of him, and I think he's the most confident artist that I know of. No one has the cockiness that Russ does, and he's been able to do some crazy stuff because he believed in himself so much. So I definitely recommend this read. Like I said, Amazon links are in the description if you want to check this out. I'm going to just leave it here. Another thing that I find really motivating is the numbers. When you start hitting those first big milestones, like 100 subscribers, then 500 subscribers, then 1,000 subscribers, then 5,000 subscribers, it gets addicting. You just want to keep pushing more and more because it's fun. I'm projected to reach 10,000 subscribers on July 19th. Actually, let me go check it right now, see if it's different today. I'm actually projected to reach 10,000 by July 18th now. Let's go. So we're getting even closer and closer to that subscriber goal. And that makes, like, you could tell, like, that makes me so excited. I'm super happy to see those numbers. It's an amazing feeling. And it's like, it's literally like a high. Your body releases dopamine whenever you see things like that. And it just makes you want to do it more. And if you don't know, dopamine is that good feeling hormone in our brains. Now, there's obviously a healthy and unhealthy way to go about numbers. Some people will literally do absolutely anything to get those numbers, those bigger numbers. That's why on TikTok, you see a bunch of people doing ridiculous stuff. And it's like, there's a point where it's just like, it's too much. You got to have respect for yourself, because obviously it's good to want to get to those numbers, but don't ruin your reputation in the process trying to go viral. Big numbers are cool. They're amazing. Like I said, this series is about the road to 100,000 subscribers, and the goal is to get there by the end of 2020. That's a big feat. That's a big milestone. And I want to get there. I'm pushing to get there, but I'm also respecting myself, making sure that I get there in a way that's appropriate. I'm not exploiting a certain thing. I am not ruining my reputation in the process. Have respect for yourself and understand that each person that subscribed to you is just that. It's a person. They willingly made the decision to subscribe to your YouTube channel and to follow the content that you create and that you release. 30 subscribers is like a full classroom. 200 subscribers is a full movie theater. And 1,000 subscribers is a packed venue. I'm going to be reaching 10,000 subscribers very soon. And 10,000 people is the entire population of Highland, Illinois. And if you think about it, that's crazy. That's a lot of people. Strive for those milestones, strive for those goals, but remember that there's a way to go about it. I keep going because I just believe that I'm supposed to. I have that purpose, I have that drive, and I know this is where I need to be. And most of the time, you just need someone to believe in you to be able to go forward. A lot of people are looking for approval from others, including myself. I'm not going to take myself apart from that. However, we also need to have approval in ourselves to be able to do better. For example, we want to impress our parents We want to make our parents feel proud. However, it can be hurtful to us in the process. So making sure that we choose to be our own believers, that is what's going to get us further than anything. And if you have something that you believe in that you know is supposed to be you, you follow that and you do that. But also make sure you're good at it. There's a difference between being good at something and just believing that you are. I definitely think you should be confident in yourself, but you also have to show up. Show that you could do what you do. I'm going on a little bit of a ramble though. Just make sure that you stay confident in yourself to keep pursuing the things that you want to pursue. It gets hard. It's a struggle. We all face that internal conflict, but it's just another hurdle that we got to get over. We got some exciting stuff coming up. I'm getting a lavalier microphone, so you guys don't have to see me use this all the time anymore. And that's going to have good quality audio, so I can start to move around more. I can leave this room. We can go outside, and you can get a little more of a look into my life, because this is a documentary series. And if I'm in the room, the same room that I'm always in, well, then how much am I really documenting? So I'm excited to take you guys along with me. This was what the whole purpose of this series was supposed to be, is to take you guys with me on that journey. And since I'm going to be getting equipment that can help me do that, and then also since there's going to be a lot more exciting things happening, I can't wait to share that with you guys. So look forward to the next couple episodes. It's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be fun. I'm super happy to do this stuff with you guys. And I'm super happy to be pursuing my dreams. And I really want to share that with you guys through this series. And I hope that you guys have inspiration from me to continue what you want to do. Because I can't tell you how happy I am to be doing what I'm doing right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. We need that silver play button on this blank spot of the wall. You guys know what the deal is. So by the end of 2020, that's the goal. However, we'll continue with the series even if it doesn't make it there. I really appreciate every one of you guys. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for watching. Stay safe out there. Eat a lot of oranges. But most importantly, don't be afraid to show your genius.
Baby, you call me, you tell me you're lonely. You know that I get you, but I've been so cooped up in my